We're going to kick things over to referee Gabriel Martins. And here we go.
I'm very excited about this one, Ricardo. I'll tell you, Ronaldo Jr., you could put him in his most improved in the no-gi division, I think, as one in the entire planet. He's developed a game that has some real equalizers here. And I think that, he's got an excellent guillotine, an excellent Dar strangle. He has great judo as for counter wrestling. So, and he attacks the legs now. I mean, while it wasn't that long ago that he was exceptionally vulnerable to leg attacks, and now he's the one that throws leg attacks like it's going out of style. So this is a very interesting matchup.
We're looking at a new phase. Sorry to interrupt you. We're looking at a new phase of Ronaldo's career here. Ronaldo, now an academy owner, Atos Temecula, I believe. He's been training wrestling for the last few years, really hard, independently. I believe at Poe wrestling, if I'm not mistaken. But he's also, like you said, he's really attacking submissions no-gi. Whereas I think before he was a little bit more strategic in his no-gi matches. He's really going out there. Now J-Rod, on the other hand, J-Rod has been on the WNO stage so many times. One of the most exciting grapplers coming out of Austin, Texas at the B team. He's got a stacked stable to train with. And J-Rod, put on a show at ADCC, got silver medal, only losing to Padoni, and J-Rod and Ronaldo, on paper, this one has fireworks written all over it.
Yeah, and I think J-Rod, he does something very well. Probably one of the better, if not one of the best players to get to the back off the standing position. He hits these ducks just like that. And that I think is one of his keys to beat anyone, really. You get to the back on the standing position, it just gives you such a huge advantage. And he does it very well. He tried the duck. He's probably going to have to combine that because Ronaldo is obviously onto it, but
J-Rod, Jay Rodriguez, of course, brother of Nicky Rod, the black belt slayer, CGI champion and multiple time WNO veteran. And word on the street is we might have some news about Nicky Rod later on there, Sean Williams. The streets are talking.
On his head, force him to
A lot of head clubbing here.
Might take a snag single.
Yeah, the one thing, we mentioned it earlier, but we really are emphasizing with the referees at WNO 26 and beyond after this is to really push the pace here. And where we have not double DQ'd in the past, we've given permission to the referees to do it. If we end up in matches where people are just trying to not wrestle each other, nice single leg attempt there by Ronaldo Jr. J-Rod successfully slips out.
Yeah, and I mean, I tell you, he has a productive single leg. When he gets the single, he gets on the joint, he gets right on the knee joint, and then gets down to the ankle, and he's very productive at it, whether he gets behind people, sort of a shot from distance, but
people are calling for a highlight in the audience here.
Yeah, I mean, J-Rod's got a lot to think about here when he is thinking about shooting in. I mean, Ronaldo, as I mentioned, he's very good guillotines. And there's a nice glass double leg.
Almost went right into the table there.
Yeah. You see Ronaldo, how calm he is? Something that I've noticed in a lot of his matches, how composed he is and how calm he gets and he really monitors looks to me like he's really monitors his breathing when it's time to rest and keeps himself calm. And nice sweep single, that's beautiful. And there again, he's got behind Ronaldo, but look at that. Ronaldo rolls through.
That was awesome.
It was really well done because, again, J-Rod got behind him. Ronaldo ran forward and rolled through. So that counter, when someone gets behind you, if they follow you and you get fast enough, you can roll through the legs.
And that's exactly what we expect to see. We expected to see in this match, right? J-Rod with his slick back take attempts, and Ronaldo with the counter wrestling, and now getting a little bit more aggressive here. Feels like things are kind of heating up now.
Yeah.
And I feel like the warning from the referee has really motivated both athletes to go after it. Ronaldo Jr., Nogi, world champion of the IBJJF 2023. Also won countless competitions in the gi. J-Rod, first place in the West Coast Trials at ADCC. Silver medal. And J-Rod up on the judges' favor so far.
I did like the single that Ronaldo showed earlier, just a collar tied to a single. There's some, as you mentioned, penalties.
Here we go.
Shots there. Add your fake. Add your fake and go. Add your fake and go. Fakes. Fakes. Fake and go.
See if you can. Both guys have had some decent success getting in, but not anywhere near finishing.
Double to single now.
Treetop, almost like a little treetop. Here's the guillotine coming. Like I said, that was a nice, beautiful.
Look at that counter.
Beautiful. What a nice counter by J-Rod.
Man, if only they kept that in the middle of the mat.
Very nice.
He's tired. Let's bang and go.
J-Rod in on a single there. Nice guillotine attack there. Head-to-head collisions. Getting a little bit more chippy.
Yep.
Arm drag attempt by Ronaldo Jr.
Put him on his back. Shoot him up. Bang and go. He's tired.
Elbow deep on this single. You can put him
Nice
down.
takedown by J-Rod. Ronaldo working to the legs. We talk about the improved leg lock game by Ronaldo Jr. J-Rod obviously training with the B team, some of the best submission grapplers in the planet, so he's pretty savvy in this position. Be interesting to see what he does now, trying to pressure Ronaldo Jr.'s guard here. Referee Gabriel Martinez doing a great job. I love how he's reminding him of what exactly is going on before we have an infamous restart dilemma happening back in the mat. So he's going to restart things exactly the way they were. That's super smart move by the referee. Just he's starting the action right away.
Fantastic job he does.
Ronaldo's had some good entries, but I feel like it's starting to edge towards J-Rod's favor with the amount of aggressive attempts he's actually had, almost past the guard at one point just by a reversal. And then this last takedown, he eventually scored on J-Rod, even though there was no points, but he did take Ronaldo down. So,
well, what you might see, I don't know, but if J-Rod starts to feel confident versus the guillotine attack, you might see him open up a little bit more. He had that elbow deep single that he just had, and there was an attack on the neck, but he was able to move right through that. So
Go. Baiana.
I think the more confident he feels in staying out of the guillotine, we might see him open up a little bit more. But
Go. He's broke. Go. Yeah. Again.
A break to the action here.
Let's go. Let's get him on his back.
another duck under, but that time stuffed.
And you called it, Sean, like it feels like J-Rod's testing the waters a little bit with that head position.
Yeah. But I do like how busy Ronaldo is on the head to the legs, then back up to the head, then to the legs. Very busy. And then lower level changes in the middle of all that. But J-Rod only needs like one little mistake, like hanging onto the wrist too long. If he catches Ronaldo hanging on, those ducks come out of nowhere. They're very efficient. There's a beautiful counter. The second time he's used that counter, first time it went out of bounds. This time it's inbounds. He's able to jump to the side. Those takedowns attempts.
Just over 5 minutes left in this match. Jay Rodriguez, Ronaldo Jr. J-Rod slipping out of the leg entanglement there. Trying to keep Ronaldo pinned, but Ronaldo right back to his feet here.
Run your feet on the shot. Run your feet on the shot. Go through him. Go through him. Go through him.
Jay Rodriguez with the second judge's favor. And takedown right to the edge of the mat here, almost into the commentating table.
Yeah. Again, that counter again, you know.
So J-Rod scoring another takedown here.
He's scoring with the defensive wrestling. I mean, he's doing such a good job of countering.
Four minutes, 35 seconds left in this match. Jay Rodriguez looking to pass the guard of Ronaldo Jr.
Yeah, the problem that, nice little, he tried an omoplata, tried that little flash arm lock into the omoplata, but
well, we've seen the defense of arm locks
from
J-Rod.
That's right.
We talk about the Mika Galvão match where he rolled out of I don't know how many arm bars. He's got insane flexibility in arm bar defenses at his disposal. So it's going to take a lot. It's going to have to really, secure positions on J-Rod if he wants to finish with an arm bar.
There's wrestling up.
Nice shutdown right down to the mat. Jay Rodriguez gets Ronaldo. Ronaldo trying to play guard now. Feels like a little bit of desperation on Ronaldo right now.
Yeah, I think he might be down a little bit. He's going to try to have to figure out another way to get to the top. Like that. That's a good way to get to the top. Now he can use his guillotines.
Working to the back
Yep.
of Jay Rodriguez is Ronaldo Jr. J-Rod turns out to defend.
Now this is head arm coming. Now this is a problem for J-Rod, right? You've got a very, very skilled
He's got 3 minutes.
World champion on the mount, and we've seen him struggle on the bottom of the mount before. So let's see.
If I'm not mistaken, this is where Bodoni may have ended up winning against J-Rod back in the day. Ronaldo now mounted, trying to get that head and arm.
It's a little. He's a little there. Now it's starting. Now it's on. Gonna go mounted Katagatami. Let's see if he elects to pummel off if he feels like he can't quite get that.
Is his head too high here, Sean?
His head is a decent position. I look for the shoulder and the right elbow staying on the mat. There could be some space between the elbow. It's hard to say. It's hard. He needs to use this as a pass to hold down. And J-Rod able to survive in there.
Ronaldo now takes the back, or gets to the back position of J-Rod.
Ronaldo has a nice foot sweep to the back hook. Watch this. That left leg there, he sweeps it, pulls it out, and puts the hook in. But
J-Rod scrambling.
Here comes the guillotine. This is where he can get the guillotine stuff going on. Well, not now.
J-Rod with a nice takedown attempt. He's got to watch that neck.
Yeah, he's trying Sumigashi with the arm in. But I think that was very shallow. That guillotine was shallow. Didn't quite have it. Yeah, I think this is a wise choice for Ronaldo to come back up to the feet to see if he can get J-Rod's head low again, start getting on those guillotines.
Final minute left in this match. Jay Rodriguez versus Ronaldo Jr. here at WNO 26. Ronaldo trying to elevate J-Rod in the final seconds. J-Rod bringing Ronaldo right back to the mat here. 40 seconds left. Ronaldo now shooting for a triangle, but J-Rod establishes double under to try to pressure pass, trying to pin Ronaldo's hips. 30 seconds left. Ronaldo now attacking the foot.
Wouldn't be surprised if he comes up with that, but J-Rod wise to that.
15 seconds left in this match. Referee stops the action right in front of us. Ooh, this one's been tight.
It is, yeah.
Last 10 seconds of this matchup. Ronaldo Jr. on the bottom. Jay Rodriguez, both back to the feet now. Ronaldo clubbing very aggressively. And that is it. Whew. This one will go to the decision. This is a tough one. I mean, I feel like J-Rod, slight edge, more takedowns.
I feel like that too, but he was mounted.
But he was mounted.
He got mounted.
He had it, yeah, that's so.
And so that's a major positional win.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting.
Well, let's look at it this way. If it's aggressiveness, they were both.
Yeah.
It's hard to say, you know, who was really more.
Yeah.
But J-Rod did establish more takedowns. But if you talk about positional dominance, the edge goes to Ronaldo there because he established mount and he had a strong head and arm. There it is.
Look at that. Got behind. There's that first
beautiful
roll through.
Scramble there.
I mean, this match was just so exciting.
We saw a lot of crazy wrestling today.
Watch this counter. Watch this. Bloop, right behind him. I mean, that's the second time he did that. Just a beautiful hit right behind him again and then into the out of bounds.
And J-Rod's counter wrestling is just on point. And then you see Ronaldo working to the back off the shot there. Yeah, I do not want to judge this one, but let's see what the judges have decided.
Ladies and gentlemen, after completing the scheduled 15 minutes, here's your winner by way of decision. In the blue corner,
Ronaldo Jr. gets the win. We talked about the positional dominance playing a factor here for that. But man, J-Rod was very aggressive too. That was super tight.
Yeah, so tight.
I am glad I'm not judging these things, but that was really tight.
It was.
That was really tight. We see some
absolutely
people in the crowd
either way.
freaking out. They don't know. But very, very chippy match. We're going to kick things over to Kendall for a word with our winner.
Ronaldo Jr., our champion, congratulations on a big win. That was a very intense match from start to finish. But there was a point where things really started to turn around. How did you make that happen?
Yeah, so that was a really good fight. I'm happy to be back here again on the Who's Number One stage. I was very happy to be invited. I want to thank all my teammates, all my coaches, all my friends over there. Yeah, they always give me the support. I definitely won the fight by the rules. You know, he had a couple takedown attempts, but it's not a wrestling match, it's a jiu-jitsu match. So he got wrestling, I got hard. I was able to push 15 minutes, put on a show, and I definitely deserved the win.
For those that we heard a little bit of noise in the crowd about that. What do you think it is that won you the match? Walk us through why you felt so dominant.
Yeah, because I was able to just play my jiu-jitsu the way the rules is, you know, trying to go for submissions all the time, and I kept pushing. I was not stalling, I was moving forward. That's why I got the win.
Now, we know that we call you the human highlight reel for a reason, right? We saw some big movements in that match. Do you think that that's why you have such a good style for Who's Number One?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. You know, I'm not afraid of anyone. Whoever wants to step in and fight against me will be always a pleasure. I'm always ready. And I'm very happy to have this style of jiu-jitsu. And I have this because of my coaches, because of everyone that push me daily to be the best, you know, to be best version of myself, gi and no gi, so.
Now, speaking of Who's Number One in your no-gi matches, is there anybody that you have on your mind to be fighting in another match on these mats?
Yeah, no, FloGrappling has my number. They can call me anytime, you know. Sure? I'll be happy to fight him again. Yeah. You know, I'll be more than happy because he was keeping this very playful, talking about me, talking about my career, you know, talking about my world title. And I had to prove that I deserve to be on the place that I am. I'll be happy to fight him again if he wants to. In a longer match, that way I have more time to just play more jiu-jitsu.
Is that something you guys want to see? Do we want to see round two? A rematch? All right, let's give it up one more time for Ronaldo Jr. Congratulations.
All right, we're going to take a look backstage of our next